Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're breaking down the three biggest storylines to watch out for in Premier League Matchweek 7, with a special focus on Bournemouth versus Fulham. These are the tactical battles, player decisions, and coaching choices that could shape this round of fixtures. Let's get straight into it. The first key talking point comes from Bournemouth versus Fulham. Andoni Iraola, the Bournemouth manager, has been gradually introducing young attacking talent into his squad, and one name in particular is generating real excitement. 19-year-old Eli Kroupi has already shown flashes of what he can do, scoring a dramatic late equalizer against Leeds. His pace, creativity, and fearlessness could offer Bournemouth something very different in attack. The big question is whether Iraola decides to give him more minutes, or even a starting role against Fulham. For Fulham's defense, who have struggled at times with sharp movement and direct dribbling, facing a hungry young forward could be a real test. So when you're watching Bournemouth versus Fulham, keep an eye on whether Kroupi is trusted with more responsibility and how that decision might influence the game's momentum. The second storyline to focus on is at Nottingham Forest against Newcastle. Standing tall at 6'6", Nick Woltemade has quickly become one of the most dangerous aerial strikers in the league. He thrives on crosses into box and has already made a habit of scoring headers. Newcastle will almost certainly look to exploit this by delivering balls from wide areas, especially given that Nottingham Forest have shown vulnerabilities when defending crosses. If Forest center-backs and goalkeeper can't get control in the air, Woltemade could be the difference maker. This isn't just about one striker. It's about whether Forest can adapt their defensive setup to nullify a very obvious and very physical threat. The third and final thing to watch in Matchweek 7 is how Nuno Espirito Santo is reshaping West Ham's midfield. In recent weeks, he's made bold changes by leaving out James Ward-Prowse, a player many consider a set-piece specialist and a reliable presence, and instead giving opportunities to younger players like Soundgood Magassa and Freddie Potts. These adjustments are aimed at refreshing the team with more energy and athleticism. Nuno seems to be prioritizing dynamism in the middle of the park, which could help West Ham with more second balls and transition more quickly into attack. It's a risk, of course, because experience and set-piece delivery are being sacrificed. But if this gamble pays off, West Ham could suddenly look far more competitive in midfield battles. So to sum up, three things to look out for in Premier League Matchweek 7. First, whether Bournemouth unleashed teenage forward Eli Kroupi against Fulham, and how that could shape the Bournemouth versus Fulham clash. Second, how Nottingham Forest deal with Newcastle's aerial powerhouse Nick Woltemade. And third, how West Ham's midfield evolves under Nuno Espirito Santo as he puts his faith in younger players. These storylines are not just side notes. They are tactical turning points that could define matches, swing results, and even alter the direction of the season. Whether it's youthful energy at Bournemouth, aerial dominance at Newcastle, or a midfield refresh at West Ham, each decision will give us something fascinating to watch. That wraps up our preview for Matchweek 7. Which of these storylines do you think will make the biggest impact? Will Bournemouth versus Fulham see a breakout moment for Kroupi? Can Forest contain Woltemade in the air? And will Nuno's midfield gamble at West Ham pay off? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.